So on this right here, this is a drill that we'll do with no pads, just working the footwork. We want to sprint to the first cone, okay? Once we get about 2 to 3 yards to the ball carrier, we want to widen our base, shorten our stride. That begins the gather. Why do we do that? Because as we close in on that ball carrier, it's open space. He's probably going to try to juke us. We want to keep our eyes on his near hip. We want to track that near hip with a wider base, a shorter stride. So again, as we're closing in on the ball carrier, we want narrow feet because we're sprinting. As we close to the ball carrier, we want to widen our base, shorten our stride, so we can adjust to that ball carrier. He's going to try to make a move on. So we get right here, he gets into the gather. I don't like so much that he's head up. I like him on his back hip. I needed to move this cone a little bit farther. But again, I gave him a 5-yard area, and again, don't want to hop. You want to step. 1 equals 2. If you step with 1 foot, you got to step with the other one to maintain your base. He hops, and then he 13 hops right here. Right there, he hops, ends up missing it. Can't do that. Yeah, 25, good job right there. The only thing I don't like is at the end, he kind of waits for him. We want to keep taking the grass. We want to keep taking the grass with like him on that near inside hip. Okay, start on his inside, stay on your inside. Okay, but again, you need to just keep taking the grass, and at the end, he finishes off, tags off. This is a really good job by 12 in terms of just keep taking the grass. Okay, you want to keep taking the grass. So again, 25. Here's the sprint. Now we get into the gather. Okay, so now we widen his base. Widen his base, okay? Right there, that's not bad. I just like him slightly right here. So if this guy cuts back, he's going to go right into him, okay? Force him to go that way, and now turning it into an ankle tackle. I don't like it the last second how he freezes, but then he does a good job right there. A step, he keeps stepping, keeps working to the ball carrier. So now this is just it doing it with the nut, okay? So again, we're going to sprint to the first cone. After we get to the first cone, we're going to work a gather, and now we're going to tackle the O, okay? I don't like how he swings his arms, but I do like how he brings his arm up and through, okay? Hitting with the stub, and then we want to accelerate our feet on contact. So again, here's an example of it live right here, okay? Again, it's a nice job. Okay, we want to run through the ball carrier. Do not let the ball carrier fall forward. Again, here's another example of it, okay? So you see 55 right here. Okay, you see 55. Okay, he drops out. Ball's thrown. Okay, he's running. He sprints. Now it comes under control. Makes the tackle. Nice job. See a little bit better from the end zone. Where again, he's sprinting to the guy. At the last second, want to come back. Gather, reestablish a power base, and then run your feet on contact. Again, an open field tackle. The most important thing is downing the ball. So right there, again, I'd like a little bit better ankle. This is what happens a lot of the times, where you just leave your feet. Sometimes you got to do that. Again, so right here, our Sam backer right here out in space. Again, ball's thrown, a lot of space right here. Okay, so again, lonely situation right here, where it's just you and the running back with a lot of space. Now, you need to get into your gather, okay, and get a piece of him to get him down. Okay, he does just get enough. He does just get enough of him right there. You can kind of see him gather right here, gets enough of the ball carrier, and he gets him down. Again, you see it from the end zone right here as the ball's thrown. You cut it to the tail finish of it. Off the play action pass, right here, and then just does enough to get him down. Okay, same type of deal, 36. Try to hit a little drive screen. He drops out as he's coming back across. He doesn't quite believe it. Right here, he should be driving on it. He does, and then again, I like to see him run his feet through contact. See how his feet right there, they die. Okay, why? Because he's top heavy. Okay, we say hit with it. We don't want to have our head over our toes. We want to play behind our pad so we can run through the ball carrier. If your head is over your toes, normally you're going to fall forward. So you got to make sure you got to bring your feet. You got to bring your feet. Play behind your pads. Again, here's another example. It's a good job right there. This is how it should look right there. Okay, good job. Hits him with the stub, keeps his feet running, drives until he's off the ground. Again, you'll catch it at the tail end. Okay, so right there. Again, this is the perfect position where you want to be at. He hits, he wraps, his feet are driving, and then the ball carrier goes backwards.